Yeah. Y'all roll out, nigga. Yeah. See this here for the straight baller, nigga. Niggas know how to relax up in here.
Ooh, sweet overlays. What's up, y'all?
Yo,
We back in the lab. We back in the studio. I'm Rob. He's Rick. Captain's Law Podcast and YouTube show.
yes, sir.
I'm John amped up today. I had my little nap in. I got my little nappy poo in. You know what I'm saying? I'm energized. Pretty busy weekend. You know how I go, man. Same shit, different day, man. But we're gonna start it off, man, as we per usual. Weekend recap. You want me to go first this time?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So, of course, you know, you got a lot of shit going on. You got Father's Day, you got Juneteenth. You know what I'm saying? Pretty decent weather. I'll start off by saying my son had his championship lacrosse game on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
They did lose.
Mm-hmm.
You know, tragedy. You know, my son is 0 for 3 in the championships. He's been to 2 basketball championships.
Damn.
And he's been to 1 lacrosse championship. So I mean, he was broken. But listen, I gotta call it how I see it. It's the coach in me. I gotta put some blame on the coaches because there were some adjustments that needed to be made. They weren't made. The goalie just wasn't playing good, and he just borderline looked like he didn't even want to be out there. And they not once wanted to swap him out. He's actually been playing like pretty much the whole game of every game. He came out one time in the last game
As the goalie?
as a goalie. You know, they're not moving like
Yeah,
that, so
that's
I
what
understand
it is.
that. But he came out one time last week for whatever reason, and the other guy came in and he was handling business. So I was like, why is this nigga not the goalie? You know what I'm saying? Like, he was jumping in front of shit, whatever he couldn't get with his stick, he was just putting his body in front of it. I was like, bro, he's willing to take a lacrosse ball to the face. That's your fucking goalie right there. You put the other dude, he in there like, like, he didn't really want to play, man. So it was just like all this hard work.
Is he a coach's child?
And I don't think so, but
Okay.
Aiden said it was his first year. So I'm like, okay, I get it. But
Aiden's
like,
first year.
but it's a championship game though, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
make the adjustments. This is the same way.
No participation trophies.
This is the same way. Like, if my son is not paying attention when it's time to put somebody in the game, he's not going in the game. So I'm telling him, I said, look, you need to make yourself visible. You stand as close to the coach as you can. So that way, when they need a body, you right there. Okay, boom. So then they was like, all right, y'all too close, move back. You know what I mean? Even though he got his time and he did his thing for the time he was in the game, but you still have like 4 or 5 kids on the sideline who aren't playing that much. So if this is the championship game, put somebody else in, bro, who wants to play. I mean,
yeah, I feel you.
It sounds pretty self-explanatory to me, but you know, and it was just like, you know, we was in the crowd, man, and I think everybody felt the same way, but it ain't nobody. First of all, you know, the Bama father was like right there, and then like I just think nobody really wanted to really jump on him like that because the kids at the end of the day.
There's kids at the end of the day.
But I'm like, damn, bro. Like, I think we lost by like 4 goals, bro. It's probably 6 goals that they wouldn't even have had if he would have just put a hint of effort into it.
Yeah.
Like, they was running up and they were throwing them shits in.
That's frustrating.
Like the shit, I'm talking about, it hit the ground and it's rolling in. How is it rolling past you?
You was asleep.
Yeah. So
sleep.
So we got to play damage control on that. You know what I mean? We got to hype my man up. He was down for the rest of the day. And you know, we just, you know, we did what we could, you know what I'm saying? And that was really it outside of Father's Day. Father's Day was pretty good. We'll get into that, but that was really my week. Well, I'm still on the weekend. I'm off till Wednesday, so I'm on extendo weekend because my AWS is today. So technically, my holiday is tomorrow with a D.
Damara.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about you?
So Saturday. So your niece Reagan had a track meet.
Reagan.
She actually did good. She qualified for regionals. So we're going to regionals, Junior Olympics, in Ashburn in 2 weeks. She made it for long jump, 100 and 200. But me being honest, being her father, her biggest chance is probably long jump. Reagan is definitely a good runner, but she doesn't have a lot of speed, which is what we'll be working on this summer. But other than that, she's an excellent long jumper. She's hitch kicking. She's jumping like high school and college kids right now at the age of 9. So
You said 11 feet, right?
yeah, she hit 11 feet, man.
That's
So
that's a
she
lot.
PR'd this weekend. Actually, shout out to House of Speed, but all the kids PR'd this weekend. Everybody got faster times, got longer jumps. You know, everybody put forth the effort. So everything that we've been working on the entire season is showing out around the time that we needed to. So we got Ashburn in 2 weeks, and if she does good and make it in Ashburn, I think it's top 8. This weekend was top 16. She makes top 8 in 2 weeks. We going to California for the championship.
Ooh.
So
California.
So that was Saturday. Sunday, got up, did my ritual. Sunday was Father's Day, so I got up, did my ritual, went straight to the gun range. I did go to the gun show Saturday evening, picked up a couple things, but Sunday morning, woke up, went to the gun range. That's my tradition, whether I'm solo or if I got the group. Like, I'm always going to the gun range on Father's Day. That's just my zhuzh. But then came back, wife and the kids got me together. She called it her baby daddy gift. She got me a bunch of Hugo Boss clothes.
Got your Hugo down, huh?
She got me the socks, t-shirt, shorts, pants, the button up, like the whole shit. She was like, "Oh, this for my baby father." I'm like, "Don't start that shit." So, but she got me out the way. Kids got me cards, you know what I mean. And then we went to my favorite spot, Del Frisco's. Had good dinner, had good drinks.
Shout out to the Frisco.
Yeah, thanks to Camille. Shout out to Cuzzo.
Shout out to
And
Cuzzo.
then shit. Oh, we had everybody came to the house. Well, not everybody, but we had a little get together on Saturday.
Yeah,
which was giant lit.
Nigga was all the way tooted up, bro.
which was
giant
lit. I didn't realize that I drunk down there the whole bottle of that fucking.
Oh yeah, you was real tall stuff. I was like, well, man, over here getting fried. I was like, we in the house though.
Yeah, I'm at home.
Yeah, at home. Yeah,
so I ain't had to go nowhere.
Kickback is the thing now. Like, nobody.
We was chilling. We was out back. Had did a couple things on the grill. We was laughing the entire fucking night.
Hey, Martell funny.
Hey, shout out to Martell,
funny as shit. But real quick though, I just want to say congratulations to the Golden State Warriors. Just want to give them credit where credit's due. Congratulations. I just need somebody to go to Keith's house and just make sure he all right. You know what I'm saying? I know he was on watch. You know what I'm saying? Look, hats off to them. I am very, 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 very disappointed in Boston, bro. Like, I didn't really think they was just gonna bend over and just lose like that, bro. Like, they didn't even look like they wanted to play, dog. Didn't look like they wanted to play. Endless turnover. They're over 20 turnovers, bro. Like, you're not trying to win no game with over. They showed every turnover. I was like, dog, like, it was just such a pattern. It was the same people.
Know it's bad. They breaking down all your fucking turnovers.
They show all them shits like it was fucking Sports Center, not top 10, nigga. They show all them fucking turnovers. And look, like I said, you wasn't gonna beat Golden State. As soon as you let Golden State win, you let them win back to back. I'm like, look, if Golden State win this next game, it's over. Yeah, because Boston not gonna win. They're not gonna win 2 games in a row.
And you're not going to beat Golden State at home twice.
No. So I don't get too much into it. I just want to say, Keith, I told you. Yeah. I told you, stop. Don't fuck with me in this basketball.
It was good. So, but the thing about it was, so I posted something on Facebook, right? And I was like, and I tagged him in the joint. I was like, no matter what, that was a hell of a season. And left it at that. You know that motherfucker didn't reply to me?
Of course he's not.
He didn't do a reaction. He ain't liked the joint or nothing. I was giving him kudos, but then he fucking flaming everybody else.
Listen,
but it's okay though.
Keith a cool dude, but he's sore loser. I'm gonna leave it right there. Bobby Molly says, and someone check on KD. He can't be feeling too hot. Nah, because
they started. Yeah, somebody started bringing in KD. After they won, after Golden State won, there's a lot of KD talk.
Man, look, I mean, is he gonna get it with Brooklyn? I don't know, bro. I don't know. We'll see. But I want to get back into the Father's Day, man. So you say you have your tradition that you do, for yourself. I honestly never thought about that. Like, what do I just need to start doing it. Have my own little thing that I would do.
It used to be. I mean, every Father's Day is different, right? Because a lot of us, right, in the group, we were told not to plan anything on Father's Day.
Yeah.
So that's why we didn't link up. I mean, shit, the last Father's Day or 2 Father's Days ago, we all went to the range. You know what I mean? So that's just my thing. That's my thing. So, and then I ended it. I went to the range today. So highlight video coming up soon. Went met a nice cool young dude, man. His name G. He got his own range, black owned. Dude's only 23 years old, bro.
He got his own range.
He got his own gun range on his property, down in Indian Head. Very professional. And he's all about his people, supporting the networking and stuff. So hopefully, I talked to him, I already plugged the podcast in and, everything else. And, he's more than willing and excited, so he say about coming and joining on the show, and, about his people educating stuff like that. So hopefully, more to come. Hopefully, we do some more stuff together in the future. He invited me to a event this weekend. I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it, but yeah, but shout out to G. He's a good dude. But that was it, man.
Okay. Well, I will say, I think something that we were doing in the past is we would usually have like a little brunch type deal at the house, like a home brunch with the family, where we all have mimosas and shit, non-alcoholic for the kids, of course. And we would all sit down and just kind of embrace it, and we would just talk, and then the kids would kind of ask me questions about like fatherhood and shit. So I guess we do got a little tradition. I suppose we went to King's Spa, but we didn't go because we didn't have nowhere for Nugget to go. So I think it's a little early to be just dropping them off with somebody. So we didn't do that, but we did end up going to NOLA in Baltimore.
How was it?
Pretty decent spot, man. It's like I don't know shit about Baltimore, but it's like it seems like what they're doing is they're taking like streets, they're blocking the street off, and then they got like bar style restaurants all on one
like
street.
Old Town.
Huh?
Like Old Town, Virginia.
I haven't been there in a while. But
yeah,
similar to that.
They shut off the roads. Yeah, just a row of restaurants.
Yeah, and then it's outdoor seating and shit. Yeah, so they got one little spot that was like the first one where that's where you go if you try and get tore the fuck up. You had a joint we was in that was kind of a combination of intimate / daddy. You had one that was just more intimate. And they had a little ice cream shop on the corner that was fucking packed. So we went down there, you know what I'm saying? I was fucking stuffed. I had some wings. Wings was busting. Shrimp was busting. Catfish was good. But the goddamn cheesecake was amazing. I don't even be eating cheesecake like that. The cheesecake was amazing. It's called NOLA. Check that shit out.
I'm gonna have to, because I stamp this and I tell everybody in their face, nobody's fucking with my cheesecake. Not even Cheesecake Factory.
Cheesecake shit overrated. But let's move on. So Juneteenth, man. I didn't even, honestly, bro, because I was just so tired. Sunday, like, I slept like almost half the day. So I didn't partake in no Juneteenth shit. But I did see some shit on TV though.
Yeah, I seen a lot of shit. I didn't partake neither. I'm not about to sit out here. On my street, they had a Juneteenth block party.
Really?
It was wow. The dude always doing some wild shit. Like he'll throw a block party, but he only gets enough signatures from people he know or their false signatures, and he don't get everybody on the street support, because then he'll block the street off, and then I gotta act the ass.
You gotta get signatures to do that.
Yeah, you got to. In order, if you want to block the street off and have a block party, you fucking right. Everybody in the neighborhood got to fucking agree.
Oh wow! So he just did the shit.
The motherfucker had a live go-go band, a moon bounce.
Was
people
playing?
Was selling. I don't fucking know. There wasn't nobody we fucking know. And he had a chiropractor. Like I said, like I get the idea, right? It's dope. And I get what you're trying to do, but there's better ways of doing it, right?
So why not take that shit? Like you got that little park that's like right around the corner.
Dude, we have a newly built fucking rec center. That rec center is less than 10 years old. So they just remodeled that junk. The reason why, because he's probably not going to get what he needs to have it down there, and he probably doesn't have the money to rent the fucking space. So he's doing it at his fucking house. Like that shit, wow. But like I said, I get the intent, man, but it's just better ways of doing it. People were complaining about that fucking rec center for a while, and they fucking remodeled it completely and made it bigger for you to have an event space.
And nobody uses it.
And nobody's fucking using it. The fucking kids down there, all they doing is tearing the shit up or hanging out in front of the goddamn steps. But like he had vendors, like people were like on the side of the street setting up in front of other people's houses with like clothes and like knickknacks and shit. Take that shit down to the goddamn wreck and do it down there.
It would have been a perfect space.
It would have been a
bro.
perfect spot.
It's wide open.
It was fucking. The sun was beaming. Ain't nobody had no like this shit was wild. But whatever. I'm not about to.
So I did. So listen. Let me just be perfectly clear. I get it, Juneteenth. I get it's a big fucking day. You know what I'm saying? It's a big day.
It's a big day. It's a big deal.
But that don't mean you just go out here acting the fucking ass, dog. I'm looking at 50 to 100 niggas on 4-wheelers and dirt bikes riding across the fucking Washington Monument and across the mall. Come on, bro. Like
that shit was wild. I seen that shit. I instantly fucking
like,
swiped to somebody else's fucking
bro.
story.
Like
that's the type of shit. That's the type of shit, right? Just little acts like that that's making it bad for everybody else. Like I get it, right? They're not gonna chase you. I get it. You were in the street. Why the fuck taking it on the fucking grass? So now that's a fucking national fucking monument. Like motherfuckers, they can shoot your ass for fucking stepping on that shit like that.
That's just like when back in the day where I don't know if this is the same group when they went down the harbor and they was riding on the fucking sidewalk and shit. Some lady and almost got ran over. Nigga,
it's a bunch of whole shit. Like another shit when the motherfuckers stopped the fucking beltway traffic.
Hey, honestly, you know that was the worst part, right? That's a federal highway. That was the worst. And then after that, like, you know, me as a biker, we getting pulled over for nothing. I'm like, bro, I wasn't there.
It's that shit that's making it harder for everybody else who do ride, who do just want to chill. That's why I'm not rushing to get back on no bike because motherfuckers are ruining and making it hard. Because then you got people who are not on bikes that's becoming irritated because they see a bike and then now they do dumb shit like try to cut you off or fucking
or one try to pace you
or try to pace you or fucking like I seen motherfuckers open their car door on purpose because the motherfucker going in between the cars. Like this is just I'm not in no rush, bro.
So not to just speak on straight negativity on the day because I know some people really just had a good fucking time.
Yeah,
they had a little business like a Black Business Expo thing that was in Silver Spring. I had found out about it at the last minute. It probably would have been a good look, but I had other engagements. But you had that going on. You know, you had your traditional kickbacks.
It was a double whammy. It was Father's Day and fucking Juneteenth. Like, come on now, celebrate Black Kings. I'm with it.
But you definitely had, you know, just enough stupid shit that you know we gonna be trending.
You had enough dumb shit that outweighed the good.
Yeah, and we're gonna get into that too. So next, man, you had something in the water festival. I'm just trying to figure out how you had all this shit going. What that shit was like 3 days long, 2 days long. You had a 2 to 3 day event with big name artists, you know what I'm saying, all over the fucking city. And the only incidents I really heard about was one, a lot of people getting pickpocketed.
Yeah, that broad,
the little Hispanic lady. They really wanted to fuck her up.
She got away though.
I mean, and then they opened her bag. She had all these phones in there.
One dude had a stack of fucking phones that was deep as my fucking hat. He had a whole fucking hand of phones, and they went into her bag and started pulling everything else out. Like that shit was wild.
And then you had that. Then you had allegedly they was like not letting people. They stopped letting people in because it was overcrowded. People paid. And then you had motherfuckers like, they said, I just need to run in my car real quick. And they was telling them that they can do it and then closing the gates wouldn't let them back in. So they was on that type of time. And I'm like, I mean, it's a big concert. Like, again, man, you had a lot of shit going on to it. It's like, well, I might as well go out there. You got all these artists playing. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Black Alley. They was on the stage fucking playing with them. Back was up there. You had New Impressions, T.O.B., all them playing up the Reeves Center. We'll get into that. But I got to get on my man, Justin Timberlake. Ooh, Justin. Justin, listen. I need you to look me in the eye. I wish my shit could zoom in. I know you had good intentions. I know you did. You just seem like a pretty likable guy. But you don't ever come to my goddamn town and tell me to beat my feet and start fucking river dancing. You understand me? All that nigga was missing was a puddle of water, bro. Dog.
Oh my God. Yeah, it was bad.
Let me tell you something. Listen, the match got lit so quick. Twitter was flaming that. They was like, what the fuck he just tell me to do? To sexy back? This nigga told me to beat my feet? And he was like really trying. I'm like, no. I actually made a TikTok on this. I said, look, I can appreciate what you was doing,
bro,
but you could have at least like played some actual go-go or you could have been like, hey, beat your feet, and then had like some niggas who actually know what the fuck they doing do it. But
you can't do it to that song.
Like, you gonna be scarred to that shit, like,
He's
forever.
He needs to be banned until he learns how.
Like,
to
look, man, you need to go take a class or something. So I said it's good because it's like, okay,
Yeah,
Justin
he needs to
Timberlake.
tell him to link up with Crazy Legs.
Yeah, link up with Crazy Legs, link up with Noodles and them, and what's his name? Queen. It's the lady. She the only lady in there. Link up with them and get the little class and come back and do it correctly. But it's also good though, because you kind of like, a lot of people like, what the fuck is go-go? What the fuck is beat your feet? So it's kind of a double-edged sword on that one. But of course, we're just looking at it as either
motherfucker
as comedy or disrespect.
It's disrespect.
I'm looking at it as humorous because you tried it.
As disrespect because you know better.
So then we had the Moechella.
Oh,
listen. I love fucking go-go, though. I love it. And I love what the Long Live Go-Go movement is doing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, literally, unless there's some other bands out that we don't know about, Go-Go is going with us. Because it ain't no fucking bands in the 20s. Yeah. If they are, I mean, I haven't heard them. You know what I'm saying? If they are, please keep it up. But man, that shit was packed, and they've done several events. They've been outside at least 10, 11 times. Yeah. You know what I mean? Had the whole block covered out, police out there, joint niggas partying, kids out there, and then motherfuckers shoot the joint up. Yeah. I'm like, bruh, like, there's always gonna be like the few rotten apples, man, who're gonna kind of fuck the whole thing up, because now this whole thing will be in question, bro. Yeah. It's gonna be like, well, can we keep letting you do this? You know what I'm saying? Not I don't think they can stop it, because they still be playing like Howard Theater and shit like that.
It's not even gonna do nothing. It's not gonna have nothing to do with fucking Moechella. It's about to go straight to gun laws.
Yeah,
nothing else.
Because I'm just like, you said, officer got shot. I think it was a 15-year-old got killed. I know Trayon White had went live. It was like, yeah, like, he's like, y'all talking about the police? Like, the police was right there when this shit happened, in full effect. Motherfuckers start yakking off right in front of the police. Don't care.
I don't give unless you're right next to somebody and you're watching it happen, like it build up before it happens. There's no way to prevent it.
No,
shit happens so quick. There's no way to fucking prevent it, man. So like, I seen this shit, but the thing about it wasn't even just that. We just had like a string of fucking like gun violence and involving teenagers like in the past couple weeks. It's just been out of fucking control. Because I think this weekend they found some girl. I think she was 15 or 16. She was found dead in a fucking abandoned apartment building. Somebody else was found shot and dead in a fucking another apartment building. But then District Heights been fucking wild and shit for the past couple weeks. So it's just out of control, man. I just tell people all the time, man, just be on your toes, bro. Like, yeah. That's all I can say is like, be on your toes, because there's no fucking formula to prevent some shit from happening like that. And the only thing that you can do to give yourself as grave a chance is arming yourself legally. Yeah. Right? Because a lot of these motherfuckers, that's because shit, I seen some posts. It was like majority of, I think it was like, I don't want to mess these numbers up, but I think it was like 75 to 85% of the murders in fucking DC in 2020 is between the ages of 15 to 17 years old. That's crazy.
How the fuck are they getting these guns, bro?
I mean, you get that shit like they get cigarettes and alcohol. Either they get somebody to fucking get it for them, or they buying the shit off the fucking street. You know, these little motherfuckers out here hustling, making money. They just not going to school. Like, you know what I mean? So shit's just wild. Motherfuckers try to make it seem like, you know, the people, there's no absolute way, or they're surprised when people get their hands on guns. They get illegal shit just like they get anything else. Drugs, fucking alcohol, fucking scamming shit. It's the same shit. It's the same shit. The criminals are going to find a way to fucking get it. And the solution is not taking it all away, because you're punishing everybody else that's doing shit legally. So
if you, I mean, that's a whole nother conversation. But if you fuck around and you say, well, we're gonna take all the guns away, then it's like, man, shit. Yeah, now it's like getting a gun gonna be a hot commodity. Like, you gotta think you're gonna be one of the only niggas on the block that got one, and then somebody get to popping off. Shit.
Yeah, it's not even that. They're trying to do, they're already trying to do shit like like Canada came up with the whole thing. They about to stop. They're ceasing the availability of people to purchase guns in their country, like altogether. Fucking New York and goddamn California got a body armor laws now. And this shit getting out of control.
I honestly
just leave me the fuck alone.
I honestly think, and it took me a while to really sit and ponder this. I honestly think that if people had the right to, like, concealed carry or maybe unconcealed carry, I don't think that I think that this shit would kind of go down because, like,
that's a proven fact.
Like, I don't think it just be so serious that motherfuckers like gotta hide guns or like I got a gun. Like, nigga, everybody got guns now. Like, what's so special about yours?
When you the places that are more restrictive when it comes to firearms are the worst. New Jersey, New York, DC. That's just to name a few. You don't hear shit going on in fucking West Virginia.
No, you don't.
You know why? Fucking West Virginia is goddamn the OK corral. There's open carry, concealed carry. It's a constitutional carry state. You can fucking walk around with a goddamn shotgun in a fucking grocery store if you wanted to. Nobody won't say shit. They'll say, "Hey, nice gun, Bob," and fucking keep it moving. Like, they nobody fucking like that. The worst problem in fucking West Virginia is drugs, not guns. You see what I'm saying? And incest. But whatever.
You threw that in there.
I threw that in there. If you've never seen the documentary The Wild and Wonderful Whites, please do.
I'm gonna pass on that.
Yep, go ahead, watch it.
So, man, my last take, man, is preservation of go-go, man. I would definitely love to want to have a conversation more in depth with someone who's actually in a band. Well, we will in the future.
Yeah.
But like, what do we do to preserve it, man? Like I said, man, I really think this Moechella shit, the Long Live Go-Go, the whole yachty, I think that all of this shit is important because, like, it's not like when we came up. Like, when we came up, you was in middle school or something, like, you see a band. Or you in high school, you see a band. Wherever you was going, like, they play for the youth. These bands don't really play for the youth like that. And not to say that they don't
blame them, though.
Huh?
Do you blame them?
I don't know, dog. I'm just speaking for the music. It's like, what do we do to preserve the music? If we're not gonna play it for the youth, then what? We're just gonna let it go? Like,
I think go-go. I think the biggest thing that's hurting go-go right now is mainstream, right? A lot of them don't want to go mainstream.
You got a handful to do.
And it's like, damn if you do, damn if you don't, right? So if you don't go mainstream, then you're restricted to this area, right? And then it's word of mouth for whoever hears it. And 9 times out of 10, the people that's not from here, they heard go-go from somebody who is here, right? So that's how it's getting his arms reach across the United States and then other countries, because I've heard it in other countries as well. But a lot of people don't want to do the mainstream stuff because it doesn't sound authentic sometimes. You can fucking tell, like, the radio, like, Mumbo Sauce was trying to go mainstream. It just sounded.
They tried to go immediately.
It didn't sound good. Don't get me wrong, like, some of the songs crank, but it just didn't sound like that original fucking shit that you would hear in the fucking club. But then when you hear, fucking Back or fucking New Impressions or whoever on the fucking radio, and it's just a rerun of what they fucking played in the club, that shit sounds 10 times better. Like, maybe it's just not made for mainstream, but there is a way to preserve it. What that answer is, I don't know. But
well, as far as the mainstream, so I know that's something that they've been trying back, even as far as CCB when they was really trying to do that shit. But I'm just like, let's start with the baseline. Make the fucking music more available, dog.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, back in the day,
PA Palace is not here no more.
You said PA Palace used to get that motherfucking back double disc joint. You know what I'm saying? You used to have that motherfucking tape, rewind that bitch, and you just want to hear it. You can't get it anywhere now. And what's crazy is it's so much easier to upload music now.
Yeah, you got a motherfucker that's out front of a fucking 7-Eleven. He got no teeth in his mouth, but he got shit on SoundCloud and Apple Music.
Makes no sense to me. So my thing is this.
No, I'm with you on that.
You guys will go out here. These bands will go out here. They'll play every week. Sometimes these motherfuckers play 3-4 times in a week. And you hitting whatever your original shit is, you hitting covers. You hitting covers of new shit and shit bumping. You know what I'm saying? But you won't put it on Spotify or Apple Music or Pandora. Crazy. You won't put it on there. You know what I'm saying? But then you'll just go, like, you got a couple of bands. Like, you can go in there, you can find some Back, you can find some Reacts, you can find some New Impressions. You know what I'm saying? But as far as, like, up-to-date shit, they're not updating. They're not putting it on there enough. You're not putting it on there enough, and you're only putting a single. bro, we need the whole shebang. I needed old school. I need motherfucking, what's today? The 19th. I need 6/19/22 at motherfucking Babylon somewhere. Just put it like that, bro. Keep it simple. Like you want to, I know you want to get the cover out and all that other shit. I just feel like you're really making it a lot harder than what it is. So if it's gonna die because we the only ones that's going to see them, bro, at least put the music out. So
I wonder
motherfuckers,
why they not doing that though,
bro? I asked my cousin. My cousin played congos for CCB, and I asked him. I was like, why the fuck y'all don't upload the music, bro? Like, I was like, y'all, don't get me wrong, you got a album on that joint, it's fine. I'm like, but why not just do like we did back in the day, bro? Y'all can fuck around. If y'all playing every weekend the whole fucking year, bro, you should at least be able to upload 5 or 6 like good fucking tapes or CDs or whatever you want, or mixtape, whatever you want to call it. You can put at least 5
what
or
was
6.
his response though?
He was like, I don't know. He said, man, I brought it up, but it's like it's like an unanswered question. Like, I would love for someone to answer that shit for me. Like, why don't y'all upload more music to streaming service?
We gotta get somebody in here, bro.
My cousin Rollo, he be on there with back. I'm gonna ask him. And I also still want to actually get some some big name folks in here. And I want to know, that's like my first question, bro. Why y'all don't push the music? You keep saying, like, when I listen to the radio, they don't even play it on the radio like that no more, unless they playing some old Pieces of Me or some shit like that. Like
other pieces.
Like like there's so much more go-go that is out there that does not get played. It just doesn't get heard.
We was listening to Reaction Saturday from 11 years ago.
Exactly. I'm like, why am I listening to 11-year-old Reaction? When I'm online, I see Miss Binta Campbell. Her fucking story popping all these shows. Miss Campbell, put the music on Spotify, please. I love your voice. Please. I love it, dog. Like, I want the music, bro. As someone who can't go to the shows like that, give me the fucking music, bro. Like, I don't care if it was a little subscription or something like that, bro. But like, if you're constantly putting the music out, you're gonna get a couple dollars out of me, dog. So that's a question I've had. This shit has been kind of circling my mind for years. Like, bro, why do y'all don't put the music online? I don't understand.
If you are listening or watching, either live or in the future, and you hear me now, if you have somebody that is in the mainstream of the Go-Go's, we need this question answered. Why isn't the music being uploaded on mainstreaming platforms? Thank you. It is 8:34 on the 20th of June, 2022.
I'm real curious.
Message.
Bro. I'm real curious, bro. Like I really, and I don't want no lie, me though. No, I really want an in-depth answer, bro.
And you know what it is? Due to the fact that you said your cousin said it's kind of sort of like an unanswered. I just don't think they fucking know how to do it, and that's normally what the case is.
But you got a sound man, don't you?
It don't matter. That nigga, he just working the sounds that's on the what's it called. That don't necessarily mean that motherfucker know how to upgrade. You got to think. These are the same motherfuckers that were fucking older when we were kids listening to them. Right? You got some motherfuckers just stuck, just not keeping up with the Joneses. They just got their phones or whatever. Well, I ain't really into the internet like that. You know how them motherfuckers are?
I don't know, bro. Listen, if I go online and I'm just use for example, and I'm going to CCB and they got a whole joint about 12, 15 tracks on there. They got motherfucking cover art and all that. If you did all that, I feel like you can do that shit more.
No.
And we'll run them fucking numbers up. Like, if you want to start, that's baseline preservation. That's baseline. You know what I mean? That's number one. Put the music online. Number two, somehow, some way, you got to play for the fucking youth. You got to. You have to. You got to play. You got to play for the youth.
I don't think they.
I mean, if it's not possible, it's not possible. But I think it's an option.
But you the thing about it is shit that they've tried to do for the youth end up biting them in the ass.
As far as what?
Moechella, for example.
Well, Moechella's for everybody.
Yeah, but
I'm talking about just strictly for them.
But majority though of the people that were there were fucking people that's younger than us. What do you consider the youth?
Like high school.
Them niggas not in the fucking goal like that, bro.
But we don't know that though.
I do know that,
bro. My son was down like trying to beat his feet a little bit. I was like, "What you doing over there? What you doing?"
Yeah, but that's because of the house that he stays in. I'm telling you, These motherfuckers ain't listening to nothing but drill and trap music. They're not listening to go-go like we was, bro. I'm telling you. My little cousins in them, they 23, 24. They do not listen to go-go. They listening to straight trap, drill music, nothing else. You put go-go on, they was like, man, put such and such on. They not listening to it. And the only people that are listening to it that are that age is because they were raised in a house that listened to that.
It's gonna die.
It's a wave, bro. It's a wave.
It's gonna die with us, bro.
I hope not. I hope not.
I hope not too.
You got some that's trying to keep it. Like I mean, I know people that's our age that's actively in bands, right? But it's just like, okay, well, who's in bands that's younger than them? Shit, I was in the fucking go-go band with Duran. Me and Duran was in the go-go band when we was in high school. That was the shit to us. Oh shit, we in a go-go band. Oh, we performing at the bowling alley? Bet.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like we was fucking getting it in. We was deep too.
I don't know, man. The go-go soul just so near and dear to my heart.
But
man.
I mean, I
would
get
hate
you
for
too.
it. But I mean,
that
you know,
shit, I'm just keeping it 100. Like them young, the fucking motherfuckers that's in high school is not listening to go-go right now. That is a fact. They play it, they cut it on. Nigga, you on the fucking train, you hear it, they not listening to go-go.
no, they listen to that motherfucker.
They listening to NBA Young Boy, young
boy, Skibbity Pop.
Dolph, fucking. They use it. Shut up, recipes Dolph. They use listen to all the Young Thug. They listen to all of that. They not listening. Somebody just put me on to somebody else. My cousin just put me on somebody. I can't remember. Vori, some shit. I don't fucking know.
Oh, Roy, yeah.
He just made he did a song with Meek Mill. That shit was dope. But
I
was listening to Go Go before I played that. He's like, hey man, put this on.
Yeah, I just need some more, man. I can only go back and listen to it. Well, no, I take that back. I can go back and listen to the old shit all day, but I just can't find it nowhere. Remember back in the day, you had that motherfucking iPod, the original iPod, thick, big back joint. That motherfucker would remind you the old, what's the little Nintendo joint?
Yeah, the Game Boy.
The game, that shit was like a Game Boy. Yeah. And that bitch you just scroll through that motherfucker. Had you should twist it like this, had all that music on there. Now, you can't find it nowhere, man. Or you can find it on YouTube, and nobody want to keep searching for all that shit. Give us the music. Yeah. Here's the music. But that's all I got for that, man. Anything you want to add, man?
Yeah, a couple things. So the Home Depot off of Central Avenue.
Home Depot.
It normally has, a bunch of Hispanic dudes out there trying to give you cars and shit out there, right? Trying to get you to do work. It's us out there now. I shit you not. It's the most off-petting niggas out there
that's looking for work.
Yeah. So, but this is what pissed me off. So I went to go look for a battery. No, I went to Home Depot to go pick up something for the yard. And I'm driving and I'm seeing these dudes, and they dressed like one dude had on a wife beater and some fucking like swimming trunks and some fucking foams. Another dude, he was just sitting in the fucking like little camping chair. None of these motherfuckers dressed like they looking for work. They dressed like they just chilling and posted up at Home Depot. I'm like, when the fuck did motherfuckers start posting up at Home Depot? So I went in there, mind my business, whatever. I went back today looking for batteries. I had to get some batteries for one of my optics, and they didn't have them. But as I'm pulling in, the same group of motherfuckers I was in yesterday, he fucking trying to wave me down with his card. I'm like, you not dressed for work, y'all sitting here drinking.
Oh, so that's what they doing. Oh, yeah. they done found a new kickback spot.
Yeah, but then they passing out cars like y'all ain't got no work trucks, no work vans, no nothing. All of those Hispanic dudes or Mexican dudes or whatever that's out there that's trying to get work, they're standing next to their vehicles. They got ladders. They got on fucking clothes. They just got finished paint. These motherfuckers, they was fresh out of a goddamn We Are One fucking shop.
Look, vehicle. Look, the work van running like, I'm ready now.
Yeah, they ready to fucking go right now. But like now I'm like, come on, bro. Like that was my what the fuck news moment. Like when the fuck do you like if you gonna do it, at least look the part. Don't be out there in a wife beater, some fucking foams, and some fucking True Religion fucking swim trunks talking about you looking at work and you'll do some concrete. Like, that's not going to fucking work for me.
Oh, no. I got some shit similar to it. It wasn't really what the fuck, but I was just like, annoying. So I tell you, one thing that annoys me more is when I pull up to an establishment to walk in and motherfuckers panhandling out front. So I pull up. So I'm around here. I go to the BP down the street. I just want to go pick up a Red Bull. And you got a dude that he had a little speaker out front of his car. He got a new car. It's like a Lexus, some shit.
Speak outside his car.
He got a little speaker. He's playing his own. I guess he a rapper or some shit. So he got his own music playing. And then he got a camera set up. You know what I'm saying? So he got his music playing. Shit sound like trash. And I go in. He didn't say nothing to me because he was talking to the guy. So the guy was in front of me. He was getting something, and he came out. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna buy your music. He was like, man. He was like, yeah, bro. He's like, if you wanna, he's like, you know what I'm saying? I shoot videos. If you want to shoot a video and all that, you know what I'm saying? I'm good. This nigga had the camera set up right in front of the store, bro. Right, like he's parked right in front of the double doors. So I come out. He's like, I was like I don't even be saying. I get a nigga to wave. This mean I'm not fucking with you, bruh. Me as an employee, I know I don't own the BP, but why do you allow this shit to happen? Like, why do you allow motherfuckers to stand right in front of the fucking store?
That's wild.
Like that doesn't
camera set up.
He had a tripod. The same way we got a camera tripod right there. He had that bitch set up, pointing at the fucking door. Like, I'm like, are you recording niggas coming out? Like, they say, no, I'm ready to shoot a music video right now. I'm just trying to get some people together. Man, if you don't take that shit up the fucking road somewhere, bro, like, that don't make me want to shop, bro. I don't want to go in here and get my sugary energy drink, and I'm getting fucking hassled. You know what I'm saying? Going in. And I always ask, I'd be like, y'all just be letting people do that shit? They was like, you don't want no trouble, but like, I don't know if that's illegal or not. I'm not saying call the police, but I'm like, bro, like,
it is annoying.
I would have been like, hey, you gotta take this shit somewhere else or move to the side or something. But you right in the doorway, bro. I was watching people from when I was parking, because I usually just park at the gas pump because the space would be tight. I was watching people pull in and then they was backing up and going somewhere else. So you losing money because you got goofies out here.
Goofies.
You know what I'm saying? So that's just my one little annoying. I'm gonna start coming up with my weekly annoying segment.
Oh, good note. Friday, baby girl graduated 8th grade.
Ooh.
She's going to high school.
Wow.
Lord help me.
What school is she going to?
She's going to Flowers.
Ooh.
Which is good. Flowers. Baby girl is definitely heavy into engineering, so they have a very good technical engineer program. I think it is.
She get that internship ASAP.
Yeah, they got a good ROTC program. Those are options that she's looking at. So, yeah. So I got a high schooler, man. That shit. Not ready.
We getting old, bro. It's okay.
Not ready. Good thing about it is she got to wear uniforms. So
she does.
Yeah, Flowers wear uniforms.
Oh man, tragic. She gonna hate that.
Yeah.
She went from not having to wear uniforms their entire time until high school.
Well, no, she wore uniforms at Northview at elementary school.
She ain't had to wear them at Tasca though.
She ain't had to wear them at Tasca.
Damn.
Yeah, so she got to wear uniforms. But yeah, shout out to baby girl. She graduated. Proud dad moment. Almost teared up. But she did good though.
About to give me a tear?
No. I said I almost had a knot in my throat.
Well, look, man. Hey, congratulations on that shit. Proud pop moments, man.
Mm-hmm.
On another note, before we get up out of here, next week, man, episode 100. Real quick. Just two more times.
I fucking hate. There's a crowd of Karens.
I could have did that 100 times. I wasn't gonna do that. Episode 100 next week. Look, I'm telling y'all right now. We're going to be on some Q&A shit. We're going to be sitting by. We're going to be reminiscing on the good times. I actually sat and went back the other day and just looked at some old videos, listened to some old shit. Ooh, boy. And came a long fucking way, bro. From the sound to the lighting to the camera to the guests to the content to the substance to the energy. Like, that shit just continued to fucking skyrocket. And the whole time, like, technically today is like fucking 2 years of the fucking podcast. So
shout out to a successful 2 years.
2 years, man. You know what I'm saying? All I had was well, I wouldn't say J. Cole said $1 in a dream, but I had some money though. All I had was a pandemic and a dream, man, and put this bitch together, man, and we've been pushing ever since. So next week, man, we're gonna be promoting it hard. Episode 100. We're gonna be chilling. We're gonna be tooted up. Pause. And we doing this for the fans, man. So we need calling all cars. I know y'all there. I got about 450 people that's follow the fucking Facebook page, another couple hundred on the YouTube, and another couple hundred on the fucking Instagram. I need calling all cars, man. We're gonna be sitting there, we're gonna be chilling, we're gonna be asking y'all questions, we're gonna have fucking balloons in the bitch. Nigga, we're gonna be doing all that shit. So I need y'all there early, never late.
You know it's coming. You know it's coming.
I'm passing it to Rick now.
What is the scariest word in the dictionary? I want you to actually like take a guess. What's the scariest word in the dictionary?
Scariest word
in the dictionary.
Ah! It's not a fucking word.
Oh my
Fucking
god, that is a word. It's spelled out A-H-H-H-H-H-H.
How many H's?
I don't know. It depends on how long is your eyes.
Oh my god, nigga! I was going to say like abduction or some shit, nigga. I ain't know. Nigga, that
What the
shit,
fuck?
nigga, rape or something. I don't know.
Also, fucking jalapeno limeade is busting. I found it on TikTok. Chopped up some jalapenos, put in some Simply Limeade. That shit's good as fuck. So you're welcome.
I concur on this. It was pretty good. But that's it, man. We gonna be out. You know, we're gonna dress it up. We'll put it out tomorrow. You know, we recorded on a holiday, kind of went against the grain, but why not? We fuck with y'all. Y'all fuck with us.
Yes, sir.
But that's all we got, man. Captain out.